Welcome to my homepage. The homepage is divided into different categories. In this column, you can see a photo and a quote that I embedded just to keep me reminded. You can freely choose what to put there too. Moving on, in this row, you can see what's for today and the weekly category. Under what's for today are the most important tasks for the current day. If I have already ticked off all the tasks for the day, I can delete them and input the ones for the next day. Under weekly, we have 3 subpages, namely the health tracker, the watch list or the reading list, and the shopping list. Let's go over them one by one. When you open the health tracker, you will immediately see these 2 questions which you can answer accordingly. There's also an inspiration board on the right side where you can embed photos. A Spotify playlist is also embedded on the side for easy access. Most importantly, this page houses my workout schedule and meal plans. They are placed in a database which you can view as a table or as a calendar. You may also create different views according to your preference. You can choose to have it as a table, board, a timeline, calendar, a list, or a gallery. As for me, I prefer seeing it as a table and as a calendar. So here, I make sure to include the property for the URL since I mostly follow workout videos from YouTube. What's great about this is that when you click that small icon, you'll be redirected to that page easily. The same concept is applied to the meal plans. This is the watch list or the reading list. The concept for this page is like a bedroom. On the far left corner, you can see a photo embedded, and in the middle are 2 databases in gallery view. So you can click on the individual boxes and you'll be redirected to their individual pages. You can edit the properties according to your preference. Moving on to the shopping list. In this page, I usually add a new page according to the date and location. You may open each as a separate page so that you can see the full list. For example, in this page was my grocery list for week 2. So I have indicated here the properties for the date, location, the status, and the total amount spent. Since this is a blank page, you can also put different categories for items you have to buy. Going back to the home page, at the bottom row, you can see here the calendar and the life category. Under the life category, I have 2 subpages, namely the life goals and the brain dump. As of the moment, these are blank, and I suggest that you also include subpages for your 2021 goals or resolutions. Here's the most important feature about my workspace: the integrated calendar and task list. As you can see, my calendar contains different subpages, but don't be bothered by them. You might ask, do I have to open each page just to see the tasks I need to do per category? The answer is no. At the bottom of the home page, you will see the calendar, which contains all your tasks under the subpages: academics, org work, Instagram content, and others. I have to warn you though, the lecture subpage is not linked to the task calendar since it's a separate database of its own. I'll explain its significance in a while. You can manage the all task calendar by going to the master schedule. The concept behind this is that I wanted to see all my tasks regardless of whether it's in academics, whether it's for my Instagram content or org work. This way, when I open my home page, I can immediately see all the tasks that I have to do for that specific day and prepare for the next day by just looking at this calendar. As I said earlier, you can manage your tasks by going through the master schedule. The master schedule is a database for all your tasks, regardless of whether it's for your academics, your homework, Instagram content. This is linked to the individual pages according to the tags. So it is important that when you add a task, you put the appropriate tags and filter them accordingly. So for example, I have here a research essay, and I will tag it as NCM 111 because that is the course code and it's a homework. So I will put the due date and then attach the files or notes if there are and the URL. Going back to the home page, we now proceed to the academic subpage. Welcome to the academic subpage. Remember that we added the tasks in the master schedule? You can also view it from this subpage through the linked database. Here, you can see the research essay because this database is filtered to show the tags which has the homework. This linked database also has another view to only show the tasks which are unfinished. In this way, you can easily track which homework you haven't done yet. You can easily switch between the different views. And you can also navigate to the master schedule by just clicking on all tasks. Here is another linked database for upcoming exams. Here, the filter contains the tag for the quiz. Remember that on the home page, we have the lecture subpage. This is the main page where you can see all your lectures. You can put the name of the lecture or the topic and then put the tag for the course code. Also the week, the date, and your links or class notes. You can put your Zoom links or Google Meet links in this column. What's great about this is that your lectures are linked to the individual course pages, which are located on the left side when you open the academics page. For example, this is the Nursing Research 2 subpage. And when you scroll down, you can see here the lectures for this course. Similarly, in another course, the same database is filtered to only display the lectures for that course. At the bottom of this page, you can also see a revision timetable, which you can use when you start to review. Per revision, you can put the date and then also attach your notes. Here you can see all your classes for the semester, and then this database has its properties where you can view the cards as small, medium, or large, and then also filter which ones you want to see, like the name, the course code, and the name of the professor. This you can see immediately when you open the academics subpage. At the left side, below the countdown widget, there are also toggle lists to include the important links. There is also the class schedule below this. the lecture's database is easily linked from here so that when you attend a class, you can easily click on this link and then record your lecture, which will reflect on your course subpage. The same concept is applied to the Instagram content and the org work, where you can see the linked database, which filters the tasks according to the tag. For the org work, there is another table here to show the name of your organization and then your position. You can also record your seminars attended. You can also create different views according to your preference. That is basically it for my Notion setup. I know it can be difficult to understand at first, but I know you'll make your way through it. And I do hope that you liked how I set up my page. I have a link down in the description box in case you want to duplicate this workspace. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!